God, what is
what
happening?
the hell is going on, Nat? What is happening? I don't get what's happening in either of these drafts. It defies all common sense, all logic, but I don't know. I'm ready to be entertained, that's for sure.
The Enchantress, that has been, unfortunately, the relegated TNC that have been pulling it out. They have looked very good with that combo, so gonna be exciting to see. You do at least have this telekinesis back to the rock, and we're already seeing this be a potential Ragey Potato. Sakuchi on cooldown, but they can turn this one back around. They've got the level 2s. They're going to trap Yokem into the cogs. Dreamer Cell can attempt to hook out, but he only pulls Arthur away from Yokem. This will give a free time for Ragey Potato as the Weaver can chase down and find our first blood. For the moment, they don't know that Arthur has made this rotation. It's not going to be an easy kill at all. Look at the full wrap around though from Arfu. This is perfect. Mizu's in trouble. They should be able to get the block. No rotations are coming out. The Fatal Bond's connecting onto Boom Buoy as well. Mizu's going to pump out the damage with the Plasma Field with the help of the rotation for Yokem as well. But Arfu steps up to the north, so the Clockwork's going to be okay. And again, mid one with these body blocks. Boom Buoy surrounded. And Pylai Die out of all heroes gets the double kill.
Very nicely done by mid one there. The micro
On lane.
Try and get a kill on Moon here.
He does have the Clockwork nearby. A TP is going to be coming through from Pylai Die as well. The toss back under the tower. Dreamer Cell is not an easy kill. They're going to lift away Arfu. Is still able to re-enter. Oh, Arfu, double cogs. They can try and bring Yokem down to start, but again, Dreamer Cell, I don't know if you're going to be able to deal with the Pudge. Maybe with Ragey Potato showing up, the bugs proving to be a big issue, even the threat of the Nature's Prophet getting involved. Dreamer Cell is going to path through to the tree line. Meanwhile, Moon, though, he's in trouble. Alacrity jumps on past deeper into the lane, gets the kill, and is able to TP out with his own life. So in the end, we do have a 2-for-1, though. The Pudge going down along with Yokem on the Rubik. Early use of the Spirit Vessel as well from Ragey Potato, but Alacrity is able to reposition thanks to the haste. He's going to turn out to Pylai Die on the right side. He's got Dreamer Cell considering about stepping in. They should have the damage to bring down Pylai Die. Moon's going to be able to offset the combo, and now Dreamer Cell, he's heavily committed with the Spirit Vessel. It's enough to tick down the carry once again, and now they can turn their attention to the Yokem as Ragey Potato. They seem to have no answer to this Weaver, a pesky little bug that hasn't been squashed just yet. They'll blink away, but Ragey Potato can continue the hunt. They're lacking stuns, and Alacrity will make it away. They fight this? No BKB.
It's kind of rough.
They're going to try to the backline. Moon's in again. He's going to be able to run into Yokem. The stolen rock. What is that? Yokem onto 3 with a Sonic Wave as well. It's going to be plenty of damage to slam away the life of Moon. And now Dreamer Cell is in with a hook as well, making sure they're on point to drag down another into the depths of hell. And look at Mizu wrapping on the backline, closing the distance onto Arfu to block that escape avenue. That is beautiful from NGXC.
Raging feels like he could do this on his own, but I'm not quite so confident. Maybe the Arcane Rune giving him that confidence to be able to do so. Have to be careful though. I mean, this is a Pudge with Dismember.
Right? Is he? Spirit Vessel is a great way to deal with Dreamer Cell, yeah. He's going to be forced to TP out. It's fallen fast. Smoke's going to pop. Be cautious because Moon's going to start the fight onto the Queen of Pain, but Alacrity is able to react in time with the BKB. Now Roche is still falling. They need a way to scout out the pit. It's going to cut him at a cost at Moon Slap. The Aegis is picked up from mid one. SMG, you got to get out though. You can't continue to take the fight as Boom Buoy finds a huge overgrowth, stopping mid one's TP. It's going to be forced to BKB and escape at Ragey Potato. He's stuck inside the river. As Sakuchi to the northern stairwell, but Dreamer Cell and Mizu will be able to catch him out. As NGXC, they lose the Aegis, but they find 3 as a reward. Auto mobility. Jump in from Yokem. He's going to stop at Arfu. A perfect place to counter-initiate. Mizu's going to look to enter the fight. The Rock will hold back the Razor for the moment, so that's not the greatest static link. Moon's going to be in with the combo once again. Mizu hasn't played with the BKB, but the Overgrowth should be able to hold them back. You got to be cautious, so because Dreamer Cell, he'll pick off one. A hook shot to the north, and now he's going to look to enter the fight. You got to be cautious though, mid one. His damage really does start to ramp up, and Dreamer Cell finally playing with his BKB. He's going to look to enter, but the damage still, where's it coming through? On top of the Nature's Prophet, with the help of Alacrity showing up in the middle of the fight. They finally get rid of mid one, and now Mizu, he's got a free fight to clean up the remaining components. as SMG, again, yes, you get rid of Dreamer Cell, but you are just bleeding kills in these engagements. Alacrity chops his item in front of the TPing out Pylai Die. Maybe that's what they're looking for to finally deal with the Queen of Pain, but so far, they do not have the burst. Mizu, he's gonna force stuff aggressively, wanting to take Pylai Die out of the equation, with the Rock being up in 8 seconds, so they don't have this big team fight. He's gonna look to buy back. It's a lot of the BKB duration wasted from Mizu. Is out to the left, beautifully done, as Boom Booey gives him that defensive factor. Overgrowth to hold them back, but there we go. Pylai Die drops the rocket, gets stolen again. Can they turn it around? You bet they can. Yorkam slams down the ultimate. It's not the greatest though from Alacrity. It's going to be all on Dreamer Cell to turn this fight. Gets the hook, dragging back mid one. That's not where the Nature's Prophet wants to be. Is Pudge just rotting heroes down. Dreamer Cell and co. Too much for SMG to handle. My lord, NGX, they just keep executing these team fights perfectly. Triangle, I mean, a very important choke point to hold. You can cut top, you can cut mid. Nature's Prophet can always deal with the bottom wave as well, so a big advantage that SMG can play with. Dreamer Cell is actually got a Moon that runs into the fight. They're able to get the combination out. Mizu's dealing a lot of damage. Pylai Die. Yorkam, what is his man doing to them? Steals the rock once again with a Sonic Wave getting dropped. 2 heroes are gone just like that, but mid one, he's starting to rack up the damage. They don't have the control to lock in any other heroes of NGXC. Being able to evade this fight to the north. They're on to Weaver now. Alacrity. Is he going to have the damage to blow up? Raging Potato is stuck inside the leash. A force staff to the right side. They're still continuing to hold Alacrity back. It's got the blink back up in the arsenal. Raging Potato, though, chasing him down. And finally, they kill off Alacrity. The first death on the Queen of Pain in this game 1.
He's even just gone for the backlines again here on Raging. Don't want to get caught out here.
For Mizu, he's got the refresher if required. Mid one, look at this, relentless keeping behind them, just trying to catch out anyone. He might get a glimpse of Boom Booey. Said he's...
I think they can. I think they can, but it's going to be another one of these instances where, like, I don't think you could start on him. You still need to take out this Tiny.
Mid one's going to TP in early. Dreamer Cell is able to cut his way through the Sprout. The rest of Radiant, they're able to cut off the reinforcements though. Moon, he's separated from the team. Meanwhile, to the left side, though, Dreamer Cell's battling over to mid one. Dreamer Cell's going to need some assistance. Yorkam is in with the force staff. So the Pudge is going to be okay. The hook! Dreamer Cell has got the one to the high ground, runs into mid one. He's going to try and stand his ground off the back of the Satanic Lifesteal. Yorkam, though, stole the hook shot. The BKB controls enough to take away the life of to mid one. And now they can move their attention into Moon as the Tiny, all he can do is try and bring down Dreamer Cell before he is killed off. But he will not be successful as NGXC, they lose no one and they'll get another. Dreamer Cell, the hook to cancel. Once again, Yorkam, second hook shot of that fight. NGXC, just when you think it's not looking good, they turn it back around and Roche is up in 10 seconds.
Does kind of feel like the... Yes, of course, it's an amazing item on the Razor. Just give it to Boom Boy. He feels like he needs it. You can be baiting out BKBs now.
Oh my lord, Yorkam just... Oh! He should be okay. I don't think they're gonna have any extra stuns afterwards. Mizu's pretty goddamn fast though. Time lapse closer to Boom Booey. And yeah, holds him back with the overgrowth. Dreamer Cell should be able to get in range. Has to pop the BKB. Dreamer Cell, can he finally get there? You bet he can. What do you know, man? Yorkam, I love this. He's got the scepter to play with. This is... I mean, the Rubik has had such an exceptional game. Now he's got 2 abilities to be working with. Ridiculous amounts of damage. Hang on, Moon! He's got outside the base! Fu's there to be able to follow up. Moon's already taking so much damage, but it's Pylai Die this time! A gigantic rock, but mid one, he's going to be hooked into his grave as they are just pummeling into the Nature's Prophet. Mass buybacks being forced out, but NGXC... Oh, that's a beautiful toss. Moon... He's going to chuck Dreamer Cell inside the base, but maybe NGXC, they're happy with taking this team fight because again, Dreamer Cell. Oh my lord, My streamer with these hooks. Finally, they'll hold them back for the moment. Moon's got, again, in with the toss. Holding Dreamer Cell, he's got the cheese. Can he get it off in the nick of time though? Dreamer Cell is falling lower and lower.
Oh, he doesn't
but the
need
stun
it.
control onto mid one. It will not matter. A dive back for your nature's prophet. And that is all she wrote. NGXC. What a game one performance. 42 minutes in. They should be able to take this game. Multiple dive backs, man. This is the hype game we are looking for, and we are rewarded.
Oh, another hook just to be able to finish things off. The style points coming through from Dreamer Cell. I don't know what you're waiting for, SMG. You need to call it. Maybe they're waiting for the perfect fatal bonds into somehow everyone standing on top of each other with the tree volley, but this game is over. Oh. I don't think the fountain's even going to help you at this stage.
Dreamer Cell's like, I'll put myself in there. You can toss me. Instead, I'll just run in. We'll make it all with teamwork to close out this game one. NGXC, what an incredible performance from them.
Man, just standout performances from Alacrity and Yokam in particular, right? Like,
I quite like that. The kind of counter team fight. It's like, yeah, you're getting run over. You have the count. Like, it's reactionary Dota.
Yeah.
You're getting Rana and Dovin up. We got a Dawnbreaker ulti to come in.
It's a mid-dawn as well.
Mid-dawn. All right.
Love to see it. A little bit of a shaker from NGX.
Like NGXC have the answers to the puck this game?
I mean, a Faceless Void, right? Like, that's always going to be a pretty decent response to it. Not the most consistent lockdown, though, right? It's really just going to be on the back of a Mars if the Faceless Void Chrono isn't available. Top lane is actually where I want to have a look, because Raging Potato, he's starting to get dived a little bit here. Might depend on some luck with those bashes.
Jeez, just get a bash, man.
Oh, just hit Pi, just hit Pi. Or hit the creep wave.
Get him! He should tick, and he does. Dreamer Cell was like, come on, dude, give me a bash. What's going on?
I mean, yeah, he's got a couple of mangoes that were ferried out to him just
bottom
now.
lane. Izu, they're onto Arfu at the moment. Really nice play from mid one, though. Just leaps in to protect his support. Solar Guardian, but you need stuns to be able to play with this. Mid one's going to hold both of them back, but as long as they have the damage continuing, mid one will not be able to get into the tree line. They missed the spear. He's really making him work for it, and I don't think they're going to get the kill now with the one charge as mid one. Continuing to hunt. They do have this Celestial Hammer back up, and all right, Alacrity will just get there to secure the kill.
I think Boom Booey might end up dropping here. He's going to do his best to just try and keep this wave pushed out. And yeah, that is a dead Warlock, although...
Hang on. Can they take this? Raging Potato's fallen pretty goddamn low. All right. That's a big trade. I was really expecting it just an easy kill onto Boom Booey.
Tier 1 tower's going to live for now.
Izu, he needs to be one to start the fight into the Solar Guardian, unless they're going to look to play reactionary, but Moon, they get the initiation into the follow-up on the backline. Arena's going to lock them in, but the damage, no one's being able to right-click heroes down for the moment. SMG, they find two heroes to start the team fight. They're going to try and chain this into the life of Alacrity. Dreamer Cell would hold back the Viper at the moment, maybe buying some time, but look at the ultimates instantly. Boom Booey. The rock's going to be used to cancel the black hole, but all they needed was to lock the Faceless Void into place, and now they can turn their attention into Boom Booey, who's caught out in the river. SMG, beautifully done. They get the 5-man wipe. They also get the tier 1 tower. Smoke their way down to bottom. Dreamer Cell. Yep, they're going to be able to scout him out. A big kill him. They should find it easily. Pump faking the Chrono. We just try and get some distance away, but this is some issues now that they've got Dreamer Cell the lowest net worth out of all the cores. They can.
Really does feel like Alacrity is desperate.
All right,
for that
they get the start. It's a big kill if they can get rid of the Brew Monster. It's a beautiful Chrono as well. At least gives them the window to drop the rock now with the Fatal Bonds. It's Dire flexing their team fight ultimates. They're going to turn to mid one, trying to bring down the Monkey King before the full effectiveness out of the Wukongs. Where's the only one that's showing?
He wants to get this creep wave killed before that even reaches the tower.
Making him work for a Dreamer Cell. He's gonna go in. Chrono into follow-up Solar Guardian. They can't turn their attention to mid one. It's a decent start being able to deal with the Brewmaster, but you gotta make sure you don't group up because Arfu drops the black hole. It's only onto the Dawnbreaker to start, but they can swarm to the backline. As a Yokam is going to reveal his positioning, an easy kill into the Zeus, and now it's Dreamer Cell that's in trouble as well. SMG They get 4. That's a buyback as well coming through from the Warlock. High ground siege? They're grouping up like they're going Afu? Hang on, Afu, why? That's so deep. Thunder Gods gets the kill. It might come at a cost of Yokam's life. Mizu's gonna jump as well to mid one. Alacrity's got the follow-up along with the rock. Mid one's just going to start the fight. They're gonna turn as well. We're dropping the Chronosphere. Aegis will be able to protect Moon for the first round. Can they get themselves set up? A lot of ultimates have been committed. SMG, they can continue on forward for more, and Moon's going to do just that. Towards the right side he goes, killing off Alacrity, and Moon is just toying with his food. They've got no answer to the puck.
That want to be spamming out a lot of abilities like the puck. But look at this, they're just using Pilot Eye for the vision, for that high ground presence, and then letting Rage and Potato do the work.
Blaine Dreamer Cell, mid one, he's stalking the Faceless Void.
No
BKB still on
15.
cooldown for 15 seconds, and Moon, he's going to join. Solid Guardian, but it won't be enough health, and they're even going to lay down the Wukongs as well as Alacrity. He's stuck here. No one else is going to be following up to help out this Dawnbreaker. There's Moon and mid one will be able to surround the escape avenues. He might get the kill, but the Jingu stacks is enough, and now back to the mid lane. A secondary brawl is occurring. They're able to get rid of Afu. Pilot Die might be next as well as Mizu slams down the kill.
And the fact that they were able to get that in a 3v4 situation.
Very close to the scepter on Pilot Die. The rest of the team to the right side instead. You see just no hesitation. Alacrity wanting to drop the Solar Guardian. Meanwhile though, Moon is run into Boom Booey. Warlock under the cover of the Shadow Element. The rest of SMG, they're sweeping to top. Trying to target down the Dawnbreaker at the moment. The Bloodthorn's going to prove to be an issue. Mizu's going to try and help out with the Bulwark, but Afu again. Black Hole instantly going to be cancelled though. Mizu trying to escape to the right side, should be able to do so. Meanwhile, Dreamer Cell with the Chronosphere, he doesn't catch anyone. Oh, Dreamer Cell, there's no damage follow-up. They might be able to blow up the Monkey King though. Jumping inside the arena. Mid one's going to be killed off for the moment. Can they continue to take this fight? Don't want the lights on NGXC. Dreamer Cell able to time up to the north side. Moon though just
Moon's doing everything.
prey. Moon, they don't have an answer to this puck, man. Level 25 beyond a godlike is Moon. The one-man army is the SMG position 2. Moon is just... Oh, he's tearing.
Jokem, he's going to try and push out this mid lane. Alacrity
Highlight
closing
guy.
in.
He's already used all his ultimate charges, so not the most valuable target to be able to bring down. They should be able to do so easily enough. Mid one's going to be able to control the fight now with the Wukong's command, but again, just turning to deal with the Dawnbreaker without the BKB. Alacrity just can't take these fights. It's Bloodthorn continuing to be an issue. And now Rage Potato, there's the spear, but Dreamer Cell, he's hesitant about jumping in. And meanwhile, Moon, well, he's going to do so before the Faceless Void, straight to the backline. Yokam, he's not going to tick out to the damage over time. Rage Potato again, turning towards Mizu. Moon walking back to the safety of the T4 towers, but they are not safe enough as SMG. Time to pillage the base as Afu's in, drops the black hole. All they needed was onto the Faceless Void. The buybacks are the only thing that stands in between SMG and taking this second game. As 3 are forced out here, but NGXC, they won't even be able to fight. Oh, maybe. Okay, Afu, nice blink.
They're just way too far behind at this stage. It would take a monumental mess up for them to not be able to close out this game. I mean, the Roshan is up. They don't need to close in. I mean, they've used the Dream Coil. They've used all those...
He's going to be in trouble for the moment. They're not heavily committing. They just want the objective instead. So Mizu's going to pounce.
Oh, they cut down Mizu.
Off to the right side. They're able to do a lot of damage to mid one, and Dreamer Cell's in with the Chronosphere as well. They're on to Puck, but do they have the damage? Finally, they'll get rid of Moon. It's going to instantly buy back. The Puck's going to be able to rejoin to the mid lane, but without him at the moment, they might be able to turn it. NGXC trying to bring down Pilot Die, but can you get mid one as well? Under the cover of the bonus armor for the Wukong's command, they're going to swarm inside his location, but mid one stands his ground. He's got too many clones to beat onto NGXC, and now they can go for the jugular. The finishing blow is a Fu 3-man black hole, and they will call it NGXC. They've had enough, as it's time for SMG to dive the fountains and celebrate the second game victory.
Just too much greed, man. Way too much greed coming from NIGVC. They tried it. It worked out well enough, but we'll see. We'll see. I mean, potential for a relegation game, and we get a +1 Night Stalker. So I'm keen to see how this one turns out.
Is this draft enough to save NGXC themselves from relegation?
Yeah, it could be for sure. Last time we saw Night Stalker, it really struggled because it's your carry, and during day he's just not a carry, like not a hero even.
Yeah, it might be
So,
the same
yeah.
issue as
I'm playing to like Razor and Lycan. Like I mean, yeah, the Shard is good against Lycan, but I don't feel like you feel good about playing Night Stalker into Razor. So I like NGX's draft, but I think SMG is a better team.
Okay, well,
Could
they
go either way.
both have positives, they both have cons, but this is game number 3. NGXC need a win to have a fighting chance for Division 1, but Aries and Danog, take it away.
Anytime that Raging Potato comes on forward, he just dies pretty instantly.
Again, mid lane though, Moon. Man, that's slight. Jesus. They are playing
Pi?
on the edge. He's going to be able to enter in. 2 points in the battery salt should be enough to get the kill on Alacrity. A little bit of health's going to come back. Moon's going to be cautious about entering this skirmish and is in trouble. There we go. Boom Boom. He just gets the enchant. Centaur Conqueror and the summons can do the work. Dreamer Cell gets the kill. Beautifully done. Nice wraparound from Boom Booey. With right next to the T1 tower. They will not be able to continue with the dive. Back up the top though it goes. The Solar Guardian. Oh, beautifully done. Yokam with a chain control. Holds it mid one into the Solar Guardian and Alacrity. There we go. First.
I'm just trying to think what other avenues he might choose to go down here.
Alacrity
As
mid
mid lane makes the
lane.
rotation.
The Dark Ascension
No matter.
committed on early. Alacrity doesn't have many one charges to play with, and nice movement from mid one. First use of the ultimate. They're going to look to get a little bit of damage into the tower as well. Butt their heads top, but there won't be a Lycan for this fight, and you don't have Solar Guardian as well. It's on cooldown for another 10 seconds, so NGXC just getting a little bit aggressive before they have kind of everything available to take these engagements. So it'll come at a cost in Yokam's life.
It still opens up the map a little bit for them though, right? They've taken it somehow. Like, it's just kind of crazy how quickly he's been able to extend this as, well, Mizu, it won't be looking too well for him if he just continues to stay up top.
Alacrity's going to join though. Solar Guardian not allowed to keep Mizu alive. This is a big kill if they can get Alacrity, and he just enters the fight. The rest of NGXC, they're a little bit too late, and I don't know if they're going to have the damage. Maybe with Dreamer Cell rotating,
What was the
but
toss?
they toss the Viper away from Dreamer Cell. He'll chase down the Enigma regardless, but a beautiful cogs from Pylite Die, giving Raging Potato more breathing room to escape him. Uh-oh,
Moon's
Moon's
coming.
rotating. He's got the
CEO.
haste. They got to get out. I don't know if they can on NGXC. What's the play? What's the call? And it looks like Yokam, he's going to be brought down to the tree line. Dreamer Cell is going to try and beat onto Pylite Die, but this is going to give a free fight over to Raging Potato as the Viper stacking up the poison. Mizu's back alive. He's going to try and charge towards Raging Potato. The stun's still on cooldown, but they have the damage to take his life.
Start to the game. And that toss onto the Viper was actually a pretty big deal. They ended up
Mizu?
getting the kill in the end.
Wait, Mizu? Oh no, just runs straight to Raging Potato and Pylite Die. And Alacrity, well, he's committed with the Solar Guardian as well, has the BKB to be able to play with, and under cover of the Magic community will be able to TP up. At SMG, they've got the nighttime advantage and they're hunting. Relentless from them, don't want to give any breathing room to the lads on Radiant, and Yokam will be an extra death to the tally. Might be in a bit of
Neither
trouble with the
does
Solar
Enigma.
Guardian. They'll get the first kill. They're going to try and move it over to Moon. Playing with some bottle sips. Nice sidestep. Pylite Die is going to be off the mark, but he can at least hold back Dreamer Cell inside the cogs. And a mid one's going to work, but the damage, Dreamer Cell, he can't be able to evade that attempt. And meanwhile, off to the side, Raging Potato gets a finishing blow onto Yokam, and they're not done. Alacrity doesn't want to pop a defensive BKB. Mid one. He's going for it, and why not? He's got the ages, and now they're in trouble. Finally, the BKB, but it won't get you out of the cogs. They can turn to deal with Pylite Die, however. So NGXC still got to be cautious. Boom, booey. Just venturing up a little bit too far forward as SMG, they were still sticking around. Shapeshift, Solar Guardian completely
Bot lane.
expended. Maybe they look for mid one. Hang on, mid one. He's got ages, he's got BKB. They should be able to kill him off the first time, and they force a lot of reactions top as well. They don't have the
BKB
outpost to be
TP.
able to TP too. Starting to flock on down though, mid one. Pops the Dark Ascension is going to look to turn. The rest of the team soon to connect, and Moon is in the neighborhood for the team fight. Mizu's going to be okay for the moment. Same with Alacrity, but Afu is in with the black hole. The damage should be there. Gets rid of Mizu, but they've got to be cautious now. They've died pretty deep, giving an opportunity for NGXC to turn it around as Mid One flies to the safety. The Icon, beautiful armlet toggles will keep Mid One alive. NGXC, can you go back for Rage Potato? Boombuoy chasing forward, Alacrity threatening as well, but Mid One, he wants another say at this. He's going to go back in. Dark Ascension to expire. Maybe that'll be enough to hold them back and not get the kill, but with Moon, he freshens up in regards to the resources. Pylite Die gets a hook shot for another +1 as SMG, one by one they go. NGXC just don't have the answers throughout this mid-game. As a position 2 Dawnbreaker will be killed off in between the tier 2 and tier 3 tower.
You love it. Don't you
This
start.
is Boombuoy. Oh, Pylite Die, look at that. The recognition that they know the Enchantress is dead. Why not look for the extra +1? A Solid Guardian just puts the Dawnbreaker in the middle of the fight. They're going to look to take the skirmish regardless, but they have no answers. Moon is playing them like a fiddle. So is Mid One. They soak away some of the damage, but instantly back to their side they go. As they're doing a decent amount at the moment. Mid One protected for the BKB, turns a beat onto Alacrity. Mid One beyond a god, like the unconventional carry, but the Night Stalker last week proving to be too much of an issue. Mid One, he's already pathing his way top, an easy kill onto Boombuoy. They've also got Moon that can instantly join. Meanwhile, mid lane though, Afu is in with a black hole. Rage Potato on the outskirts. Dreamer Cell, he might go down here. The Shapeshift buying him some time, but it's not enough. Lycan's gone. Yogame's in with a decent combo. 2 heroes have fallen on SMG, but they've still got Mid One and Moon in combination together. No answers from NGXC. They'll hold back for the Night Stalker for the moment, but as soon as he turns it back around with the BKB, they need to retreat. Moon, mega killing streak. 1 death on the Ember, 1 death on the Night Stalker. The cause, maybe throw a spanner in and catch him off guard. The only thing I can think of is a toss back into full drain. No, he's going to run into Alacrity. BKB will do nothing to protect you. Pylite Die, beautifully done. Again, the Observer Ward's in perfect positions. Alacrity, oh, they got a bash. Oh, of course he got a bash. Meanwhile, Afu and Rage Potato running into Yokam. The rest of NGXC, they're going to try and take the fight. Afu's in trouble. A black hole holding back the summons for the moment. Maybe buying some time for the rest of the team to connect. Afu's still going to go down. Mid One's able to deal with the creep regardless, though. Where do they want to put their attention? Moon on the back line kills off Mizu. The Shapeshift soon to expire if they want to continue diving inside the base, but
they would have seen that smoke as well. Again, the power of this Night Stalker. He's going to move forward briefly to be able to block it out. Instantly just gets his creep removed.
Oh, Pylite Die. What is that hook shot? 1-2 and the black hole from Afu closes the door in this third game. Buybacks are there, but Dreamer Cell is down for 45. Solid Guardian, but they'll instantly disperse away from this area. Look at the damage pumping him from afar from Rage Potato. The G's are dropped, and NGXC, they will be the second team relegated out of Division 1. And SMG, they will be sticking around for next year's DPC.
It's well deserved by SMG. You know, their execution was just on another level today, and yeah, for sure.